Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, number 95.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The 1-2 swings and misses. One gone here.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
And the batter now, Duke Ellis. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. And the righty deals. Out to center. That's out number 2. And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Righty to the plate. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now number 6 checks over to first, back safely.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Right down to shoot. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
So up next, Tyler Neslony. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. And that one missing low. Yoelqui Cespedes up next. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. So they strand a pair. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab in this one, number 25. Lots of punch outs. A real strikeout artist, Singy.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. The pitch. And that's too high. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's in there. 3-2 now.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chase Strumpf. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. That one the other way. Tosses to first. Awesome play there. Let's take a look at our lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
That one misses, and a count 2-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The Rockets one to right, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So digging in, Jordan Wogu. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Batting fifth.
And now the first baseman, Jared Young. The count 2-1. And that one fouled off. Two now. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Yoelqui Cespedes. The 2-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting seven, the shortstop,
Jose Rodriguez now at the plate. 2 hits in the game last night. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Smash to the left side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here's the catcher, number 28. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's the third out. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Alexander Canario. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Reginald.
And now it's going to be Reginald Preciado. The 1-1. Rocketed out towards right center. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Luis Verdugo digs in now. That's hard hit on the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Batting nine.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now number 13. Next pitch way upstairs. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And another ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Center fielder.
Here's a speed threat. Pete Crow Armstrong. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And now 2-2. On the ground to first, could be two. On to second, they get one. Back to first, not in time.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now the third baseman, Chase Strump. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We play 2 full. The Smokies with the lead 3-0. Top half of the third inning. Now at the plate, Romy Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
And a pitch. And 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. That one is upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So now the DH spot, number 8. Outfield playing pretty shallow. In for a strike. Now 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. Out to short. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. As we go to the last of the third. Now here is Bryce Ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Wogu. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Bounce to the right side. Gonzalez fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared Young.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jared Young. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is outside. 2-1. On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. And that is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the top of the 4th. And here is Colson Montgomery. The pitch. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to hit, number 6. He reached on a walk his first time. Right side, Verdugo. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Tyler Neslony. His first at bat was a strikeout. The Barons hitless so far in the game. The 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom 4. Now it's Alexander Canario. And a 1-1. Ripped on a line to center. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop,
Reginald Preciado getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. One down, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Santos preparing to come on if needed. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Verdugo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's down and in.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one fouled off. 2 and 2. That's inside. In the air, left field. Ellis makes the catch, and that is that. So they make short work of them there. We played 4. The Smokies on top 3-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Yoelqui Cespedes. Three balls, 2 strikes the count, and he walked him.
Take your base.
Leading off for Birmingham.
So up next, Jose Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time up. So now 1 and 2. Action in the pen down there. Number 0 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Vitoli getting cranked up as well. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now here is number 28, Verdugo. Tossed to second, and that's 2. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Smokies have the lead 3-0. Gregory Santos will take over here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Birmingham, number 60, Gregory Santos.
Back here at Wrigley Field, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 40. That one is absolutely belted. Ellis ranging back, and it's out of here. He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
The batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the pitch. And it's filled up.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Way out front for strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And next is the designated hitter, Bryce Ball. He's already homered in this game. 2-1 now. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, now Romy Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Kicks and deals. In there. And so now 1-2. Just misses with that one.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Next is the designated hitter, number 8, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 95 out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 0.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Stepping in, Duke Ellis. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brad Wick, the left-hander, up and throwing. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, number 6. 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Canario heading to the alley. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Smokies out front 4-0. And here is Jordan
For the
Wodu.
Smokies, the left fielder, Jordan Wodu.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jared Young, the next to hit. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. 2 outs, base is empty. Alexander Canario will hit next.
Canario.
In there at the knees. Now 1-2. And a ball evens the count. 2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Nisloni puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Nisloni. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Here comes the pitch. 3-2 now.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Leading off for Birmingham.
And now the center fielder, Yoelqui Cespedes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 2-1. And misses inside. Nisloni aboard here at first with nobody out. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Digging in, Jose Rodriguez. The 1-2. On the ground to third, might be 2. Strum over to second, on to first, double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's the catcher to hit, number 28. Ball to strike. Fouled off left side. Runner at third, 2 away. Next pitch just misses. And the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And that's outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Reginald Preciado.
The shortstop, Reginald Preciado.
3-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one in the air, right field. Nisloni brings it in with a nice running grab.
The batter, number 13.
And now, number 13. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one inside. 3 balls and a strike. Righty delivers. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 2-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brad Wick. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 2. The Barons in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Now all even up. And that one off the outside edge.
Full count.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Leading off for Birmingham.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, number 8. 1 for 3. The 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada getting ready to go. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one out to right. Canario towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the left fielder, Duke Ellis. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Next offering in the dirt. Ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Slow roller up the middle. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Now the third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
So digging in, Colson Montgomery. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. Got him swinging. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Chase Strum.
The third baseman, Chase Strum.
And here it comes. Bounce to the right. Gonzalez gathers and throws to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Right. Ball.
So now here's the DH, Bryce Ball. Next pitch is popped up. Montgomery flashes the leather on the run and catch.
The left fielder, number 9. Jordan.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Wogu. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-handed reliever. And that's in the dirt. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Vinny Natoli gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the first baseman, number 6. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. He goes down looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Tyler Neslony. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. That one hit to right. Canario on his way over. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now, Yoelqui Cespedes. And a 2-1 on the way. And now 1 strike away.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans are finalized. First for the victorious Smokies, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Barons, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.